my name is Maryn. This is my demonstration video for Yoga 6. Okay, so for today we're going to start in a child's pose. We'll take knees about as wide as the mat, toes will come to touch. We'll start to walk the hands forward, lower down the heart. On an inhale, start to reach forward through the fingers. As you exhale, hips come back toward the heels. Start to find your breath here. Taking deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Taking nice deep breaths in through the nose. Deep breaths out through the nose. And we'll start to engage ocean breath here. So taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, imagine that you're fogging up a mirror, but keeping the mouth closed. Lips are sealed, jaw stays relaxed. Keep breathing here. Deep breaths in. Deep breaths out. Taking another inhale. Exhale completely. As you inhale, gaze up between the thumbs. Start to walk your hands back in towards you. Start to shift your shoulders over your hands. Knees come underneath your hips. So from here, we're going to start to take our cat-cows on an inhale. Start to spread the fingers, roll the shoulders back, tilt the tailbone up, look up to the sky. As you exhale, round your spine, look down toward the ground, shoulder blades part, keep pressing the floor away. Inhale, cow pose, roll shoulders back, tilt the tailbone up, look up to the sky. As you exhale, round your back, look down. One more round here. Inhale to look up, roll shoulders back. Exhale, round it out to look down. Inhale to come to a neutral spine. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, send the hips up and back for downward dog. In your downward dog, start to energetically slide the mat forward. Fingers are spread. Head is heavy, spine is long. Heels are heavy, backs of thighs pressed toward the back of the room. Picture yourself like an upside down V here. We'll take 2 more breaths here. Take a nice deep breath in. Full breaths out, heels are heavy. Breathing in and breathing out. On your inhale, right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, pull the knee into the chest, step the foot in between the hands. Start to find your low lunge here. So take a peek at your feet, make sure that they're about hip width distance. So imagine train tracks as opposed to a balance beam here. Squeeze the inner thighs together. And on an inhale, we'll start to reach the hands up to the sky. Find your crescent lunge here. Heart reaches up to the sky. Hips are squared to the front of the mat. Nice 90-degree bend in that front leg. Keep breathing. 3 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Breathing in. Exhale 4. 1 more breath here. Back leg is straight and strong. Exhale for 5. Start to pull the back heel down to the ground. Open it up for warrior 2. Nice. Back heel comes down toward the ground. Toes start to face out toward the sides. Squeeze the shoulders together. Crown reaches up toward the sky. Gazes over that front middle finger here. Keep bending into that front knee. Breathe here. 3 more breaths. Breathing in. Breathe out for 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. 1 more breath in. Exhale 5. Inhale to lengthen the spine. As you exhale, right elbow comes to right knee, left arm sweeps up and over the left ear. Find extended side angle here. We're here for 5 breaths. Inhale, crown reaches toward the front of the room, open the chest toward the side. Exhale for 1. Stay here, or maybe we start to bring the right hand down inside the right foot, in which case the right forearm really is going to squeeze against this right shin here. Keep breathing. Exhale 3. Maybe gaze comes up to the sky if we're feeling steady here. 1 more breath in. Exhale completely. As you inhale, squeeze through the thighs. Start to reverse your warrior. Left hand comes to back thigh. Right arm comes up and over. Gaze up toward that right thumb. Keep opening through the chest here. Keep squeezing through the legs. Commit to the bend of that front knee. We'll take 3 more breaths here. Breathing in. Breathing out for 3. Breathing in. Exhale 4. Breathe in as you reach up through the right fingers. Exhale for 5. As you inhale, come back up through warrior 2. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands back down to frame the front foot. Spin the back heel up, step right foot to meet the left. Either lower down knees, chest, and chin, or shift the weight forward. Bend the elbows halfway for chaturanga. Inhale, arch up, up dog or baby cobra. As you exhale, hips up and back for downward dog. Allow the heels to be heavy here. If you need to step the feet in, feel free. Head is heavy. Keep breathing. We're here for 2 more breaths. Breathing in. Breathe out 2. Breathing in. Exhale for 3. As you inhale, left leg lifts up to the sky, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, pull the knee in toward the chest. Step the foot in between the hands. Find your low lunge here. Inhale to lengthen the heart and the crown forward. Squeeze the thighs together. And on your next inhale, reach everything up for crescent lunge. Back leg is straight and strong. Back heel is lifted. Keep bending through this left leg. Inhale to reach head up to the sky, reach the heart up. Exhale for 3. Keep breathing here. Exhale 4. 1 more breath in, keep reaching up. As you exhale, spin the back heel down, open it up for warrior 2. Gazing over that front middle finger, keep squeezing shoulder blades together. Inner thighs hug together. We'll take 3 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 3. Breathing in. Exhale 4. Breathing in. Exhale 5. Inhale to lengthen the waist. As you exhale, tip it forward. Left elbow to left knee. Right arm sweeps up and over. Gazes down at the big toe for balance. Or maybe you start to gaze up at that top hand. Keep squeezing the inner thighs together. Keep reaching through those right fingers. Breathe here. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale 3. Breathe in. Exhale 4. Take 1 more breath in. Keep opening the chest. Exhale for 5. As you inhale, take yourself back up. Reverse your warrior. Right hand to back thigh. Left arm sweeps up and over. Legs stay as they are. Reach through the left fingertips. We'll take 4 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Breathing in. Exhale 4. Inhale to reach. Exhale for 5. As you inhale, come back up to warrior 2. As you exhale, start to cartwheel the hands down to frame the front foot. Spin the back heel up. Step it back to plank. Take a flow. Inhale, shift weight forward. Exhale, bend the elbows down for chaturanga. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, downward dog. All right, we'll loop it all together. 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Inhale, reach the hands up, crescent lunge. Exhale, open up, back heel lowers down, warrior 2. Inhale to lengthen the waist. Exhale, tip forward, right elbow to right knee, left arm up and over, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, spin the hands down, frame the front foot, spin the back heel up, take a flow here. Exhale for chaturanga. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, downward dog. Take an extra breath or 2 in downward dog, breathing in. Breathe out for 1. Breathing in. Breathe out for 2. Inhale, left leg lifts up to the sky. Exhale, pull knee to chest, step the foot in between the hands. Squeeze inner thighs together. Inhale, lift the hands up to the sky. Exhale, spin back heel down, warrior 2. Inhale to lengthen the waist. Exhale, elbow to knee, right arm up and over, extended side angle. Inhale to reverse your warrior, take it back. Exhale to cartwheel hands down, spin the back heel up. Step left foot to meet your right. Shift the weight forward and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathing in. Breathe out for 1. Breathing in. Breathe out for 2. Deep inhale. Exhale completely for 3. As you inhale, walk the feet up to meet the hands. Start to cross the ankles, make your way to sit here. Extend the legs in front of you. We'll start to squeeze the legs together, bend through the knees. Extend the spine from tail to crown. Arms reach out in front of you. We're finding boat pose here. And on an exhale, we'll start to lower down. See if you can keep the spine long here. Keep squeezing through the core. Maybe we start to extend through the legs here to hover. Keep everything nice and solid. And eventually we'll start to lower our way down to the ground. Take a nice sigh out once you get there. From here, we'll start to take the knees into the chest, give them a little squeeze, a little shift left and right here. And we'll start to extend the legs down the mat for Shavasana. Take the knees, the heels about as wide as your mat here. Extend the arms out to the side, palms face up. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale completely. Starting to relax the feet and the toes, the arches. Relaxing up through the backs of the legs. Relaxing the hips and the glutes. Lower belly, lower back, relax. Relaxing up through the rib cage, the heart space, out through the collarbones and down the arms, out the fingers. Relaxing neck and jaw, relaxing teeth and tongue, softening the muscles of the face, and finally relaxing the crown of the head. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, up the air out of your lungs. And rest in your Shavasana. Thank you guys. I think that concludes it. Thanks for watching.